girl Noe'l Shaefon. Welcome back to my channel. So this is the long-awaited video on what I got at the makeup show. I'm so sorry that it took so long for me to get this video out, but if you would like to know some of the hidden gems that I use in my professional makeup kit, please stay tuned. So you guys, this year the makeup show decided to have like a small beauty shop makeup show here in Washington DC. I attended it on, what was that? I think that was a Saturday or Sunday that I went on, which was a great experience. I got to go to a class. I went on a Sunday. I got to go to a class. Also, I got to meet a lot of people that follow me on my social media. Also some people that I look up to and that I'm inspired by. Now this makeup show is more of a boutique style. The thing that I did like was that a lot of the brands were catered and geared towards people of color. So with small black owned businesses or multicultural businesses there, and it was just very personable and really tightly knit for us, as well as we had people like Danessa Myricks there, and it was just amazing to, you know, hear what she had to say and learn from her, as well as there was a lot of other people that was there. And if you are following me on Noe'l Shaefon Artistry on Instagram, you would have saw some of the people that I posted that I absolutely love and adore in the industry. But anywho, I did not get a lot. I really got a little bit of stuff, but this little bit of stuff goes a very, very, very long way. The first thing I'm going to share with you guys is some of the things that are staples in my kit. I cannot live without them. I absolutely love them, and they take me a long way, and they last a very, very long time. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that's a hot commodity. And sometimes if I have to, I either order online, and sometimes when you try to order online, it's not online. So why not take a bus trip to New York to go get supplies? And when I really, really love something and it's really a staple of mine, I will continuously purchase from there and will go out my way to make sure I have whatever it is that they are selling. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my Alcone sponges. Let's see if the lighting be nice to us. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it here. Okay, so these are my Alcone sponges, and I normally get a lot of these, which I did, because I use these on my clients to apply foundation, concealer, moisturizer, anything that I might need to apply to their skin. A lot of times I use this and then I go in with a beauty blender, but on clients I don't use like foundation brushes and stuff like that much, unless they are more of a full coverage type situation. Then I will use a brush, but typically if it's someone that just like light to medium coverage, I use sponges on them the whole way. Also, I love how it applies the moisturizer and things like that. One of the things a lot of people ask me is how am I able to have long nails? And I'm a makeup artist, and one of the reasons is because I am OCD. I have created a format where I'm able to do different things because I, you know, made sure it was so that I'm comfortable, so that I can continue to wear my nails the way that I do. Sometimes I do cut them down, but I don't like having to do certain things, you know, where I'm compromising how I want to look or how I want to be. So I've learned how to work with my nails. I've learned how to make sure that the client is still comfortable and don't feel like that they will have any harm done to them. So one of my things that I love is sponges for that reason. Keeps everything sanitized. I'm not coming too far, you know, to their eyes. Just make sure everything is good. Okay? Yes, and no cross-contamination. I love it. Oh, one of my tricks, let me tell you, one of my tricks is sometimes I will wet these, like drench them, and then squeeze the water out and use it as if it is a beauty blender. So that's another great thing that I absolutely love about these sponges. And once again, this is from the Alcone company. Now the second thing that I get from the Alcone company are these powder puffs. Now this is the medium pack. Normally I get the big rounds, which look like this. My father calls them biscuits because he will see them, you know, sitting in the kitchen when I'm about to literally take them downstairs and wash them, because I do put them in a delicates bag and wash them in the washing machine, okay? And by the time a year is up, it's time for me to get some new ones because I've cleaned them so much. And sometimes I even put them in, I put it on hot water, so that's probably why they break down quicker. But that's how you know that the bacteria and everything is getting out of it. And I make sure I use antibacterial soap and everything as a pre-wash. So that's just how I do different things. Sometimes I put them in the microwave. That helps kill germs and bacteria as well. But anywho, I love these. I got these because this was smaller and cuter. They also have a really small one that's like this big. Those are really, really cute. I should have got those. I didn't. I probably will order them. But those are so small, which is really, really good for your pinky finger. But I love these as well because sometimes you just need a little extra cushion. I like them to make sure that my oils from my body is not transferring onto my client while doing their makeup, which can turn the foundation, powder, or whatever to a different shade. So you want to be careful with that, and it also help you not to mess up or move any product. Also, you can use it to lightly powder their skin. A lot of people don't like a lot of powder, so you take a powder, put some powder on a powder puff, massage it a little bit, then put it into their skin. There you go. They're set. They like to look dewy, and their makeup isn't gonna go anywhere. So absolutely love these because I can use it for a lot of different things. Now, one of the things that they had that I did not know they had, and I don't know how I didn't know they had these, I went ahead and got them this year because sometimes I work with a lot of men. Men in makeup is a touchy subject. So this time around, I told myself, okay, get something that's going to help them. So I've been trying to find individual wrappers. And I know Neutrogena have some, but I wanted to try the Alcone ones, and it was a good price. So I got, this is the Alcone Company Makeup Off Professional Makeup Removal Cloths. And it says it's for lazy girls and boys solution to wash their face. So like a lot of times after men are done filming or taking pictures or doing a photo shoot, they want to take the makeup right off. So now I have these on deck to give to them to go ahead into the restroom and remove their makeup immediately after filming or shooting or whatever it is that I'm with them on, and they don't have to feel uncomfortable with wearing the makeup all day instead of me sitting there removing the makeup. Okay. The next thing I got is also another staple that I always get. A lot of people use the Scandinavia setting spray or holding spray, whatever you want to call it. Me, typically a lot of times clients that I have to be in front of cameras, lights, or they on stage or different things like that, and they need it to last long term. So a lot of times I don't have, you know, the privilege of not having to use the setting spray, but when I do use a setting spray, I use something that is powerful, and so I just picked up some more of my Ben 9 Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer. So this is another great tool to use. Sometimes I even use this before foundation, especially on men, because it just mattifies the skin quickly, and just put a little bit of powder and they're good to go. The other thing that I love about this is it's a water resistant matte top coat for most types of makeup. So like when I've done some special effects, I put this on top of it. Like when I did Jesus on the cross, this helped make everything stick and stay. And I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is so powerful. I've used it in people's hair. Because I'm not no hairstylist, but they might say, hey, can you help me with my hair? You have anything to hold it? And this is so powerful. I've used it as holding spray, and it didn't drop their curls. It just held their curls right in place. You know what I'm saying? But I told them, wash your hair before you try to put some flat irons to it, because I don't know what's going to happen, because it's actually for makeup. But yeah, it's gotten in people's hair, and I learned that it was like a holding spray for them. So but that's something else that I absolutely love and keep in my kit. This next product is something that I use because I no longer carry a bunch of liquid foundations with me. For a while I was doing this right here, where I was carrying them in the little plastic bottles, and then I realized if I just do all creams, I can do so much more, where I can mix and make and customize foundations, and I don't have to carry as much product. So I use the Volset cases for my cream. So I put all my foundations and concealers in these. Any cream blushes I might have, any contouring or creams of that such, go in here as well. This one I got because I'm about to depart and put most of my cream concealers into one palette instead of those individual MAC palettes. I just buy the individuals and just fill these up. And then this one I normally have all of my foundations and things in. So I just picked up some more of these. I just had to get another one because the other one I have is cracked. So yeah, absolutely love these. Oh, this one I also use for lipsticks, and I think it's about 24 to 28 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Yeah, it's about 24 slots, and I'm not even lying to you. Each one of these slots holds a whole tube of lipstick. So, okay, absolutely love it. That's all you need is just this one thing for lipstick. So I got that. Now these are something that I absolutely love because first of all, they're extremely cute and they're just so tiny, and it doesn't take up space. But these are like really, really tiny Q-tips. So, and I love these because it's easy. Like, let's say you're trying to get a very, very tight line, you're trying to clean in a certain spot, or let's say a product has moved or shifted underneath of the eyes and you just need something really precise to get in there just to, you know, do what you needed to do. Also, clean up lip gloss, clean up lipstick. There's a lot of different things you can use this for. Sometimes to apply prosthetics or like stones onto the face. These are good for that as well. So I just got some packs of these because I absolutely love these. Also, another version that I have are these bigger ones. You get this in the cosmetic section, and they look like this. The Q-tips are very tightly knit, so it's not like the you know how some Q-tips the cotton starts to unravel. With those, you have no issue of anything unraveling. Now on to the next thing. The next thing is I think I always say it wrong, but it's called the Jayco. I could be wrong, but one of the reasons why I really like this is because it's multi-purpose. One of the reasons why my kit has been able to be condensed is because I've learned how to use a lot of different things for multi-purposes. Now this is one of those multi-purpose products. You can use to sanitize your hands. That's why it says it's not just for sanitizing your hands. But if you go on the back and you read it, you learn how many other things that this sanitizer does. So I'm just going to share that with you so you can understand why I am, this is a staple in my kit. So one of the things I love this for is that it's 98.5 natural, all-purpose product, multi-purpose product. Now it's a zit zapper, meaning you can take one of these Q-tips, dip it in here, and apply it to your client, and it help, you know, zap the zit out. It's also a germ stopper, also a body splash, aromatherapy booster, aftershave. So you ever have those clients that come in and be like, oh my God, I forgot to put my aftershave on, or they feel like they just need a barrier and they just freshly shave, and it does not affect them or harm their skin in any way. Underarm refresher, you guys. Is your underarms woofing? Okay, you can spray this underneath your underarms. Also, you can use it on your hands, but like I said, it has it's a botanical cleanser. It has essential oils of lavender, tea tree, eucalyptus, geranium, and sage. It says JO leaves the skin feeling soft and refreshed, and an instant skin cooler and body pick me up. So I absolutely love this, and like I said, I use it on a lot of different things. I have a smaller bottle that I leave in my kit, and I just use this to refill that up. The next product that I got is brush cleaner. Now let me just get on the topic of brush cleaning, because some people are such staples for certain brush cleaners, and over the years, I've been doing this since 2006, 2007. Can't remember, it's been so long. I think it was about 2006. But I've used so many different brush cleaners, and one of the things that I've learned over the years is your clients actually do pay attention to how your brushes look, how they smell, and if you're using, you know, brush cleaner while doing their makeup or after you finish or prior to. They want to see that you're using something clean on their skin. So you always want to have something that smells good and may not mess with your products that you're about to use once you start doing their face. So I used to use Cinema Secrets. However, my relationship with Cinema Secrets ended about 2 years ago. I started to see that my brushes were wearing down quickly. Also, sometimes it had like a little stain to my brushes, and I just didn't like how it was. And then so I just sought out to use other brush cleaners. So my actual favorite brush cleaner is by the Muda, whatever it's called, and it's a lemongrass scent. My clients absolutely love that because it lets them know, one, that I am sanitizing my products and that they're getting a clean brush on their face, and they like the way it smells, so it keeps them calm and satisfied. However, I wasn't able to get that, so when I was at the Outcome booth, I picked this one up, and this is the Dante Makeup Brush Cleaner Professional. And this is a, I don't know, 32 ounce size. So I'm gonna give this a try, and the cool thing about this one is it has no scent. So if I can't have, you know, something that's a great scent, I'm going for something with no scent. Now the cool thing about this one is anti-microbial, and I did not say that correctly. I don't even know how to say that correctly. And it's antibacterial. It has no scents, colors, oils, or dyes. So I'm gonna give this a try and see how I love it. Also, the next things I got are something new to my kit. But no, let me go over one of the products that I got. So I have used Graftobian several times. I really like their products. So I picked up the Illusionist palette. That's what that was done with Deshawn Hatcher. Absolutely love her. That's my love. She's amazing. So this palette was, you know, basically a collaboration with her. So I wanted to pick this up, one, to support her, and two, just because I like Graftobian products. Also, it's a palette that's already done, already pre-made. And the cool thing about this is you can use this palette to highlight. You can use it for foundation, highlighting, contouring, color correcting. Like, look at this. You can color correct with pretty much that row right there. You can do contouring with all of those there. You even have this really, really dark shade that you can use on your most Scandinavian skin. You know what I mean? So, and all the way to your alabaster, okay? So you can mix and make so many different foundations and that. You can mix this and make so many different shades of foundation, and that's why I absolutely love this palette. This is gorgeous. Okay, so now on to something new that I added to my kit. I paid a pretty penny for this, but I've been looking at these products for some time, and I just like products that I can use multi-purpose and that will last me a long time. if I'm going to make an investment, I need to know that you have some longevity to you. Like ring lights. I don't even like ring lights, let's be real. I don't use ring lights. I don't like ring lights. I like glamour lights, anything where I can change the setting. Even like the light that I'm using right now, I can change it. Hold up. I can change it and change how it looks. You get what I'm saying? I like lights that I can do that with. And that's not really huge, but can pretty much make sure that everything is even and balanced. And I feel like ring lights sometimes don't balance out everything, and some of them do not have it where you can put it where it's more catered towards people of color. So that's why I like lights where I can do the warm and the cool at the same time, or just the warm, or you know, cool lighting, or high def LD lighting. I like those, so I use Glamcore lighting for videos, for whenever you come get your makeup done and everything, and that's just what I prefer. That is my preference. But moving forward, I went to the Shane Richards booth, and I was like, okay, I've been looking at these products so long, and my mind was just like, I can't get myself to pay this price. But after doing more research, I was just like, oh my God, it's 40% pigment. Let me say that again, 40% pigment. So that means a slather of product can do someone's whole face and be full coverage. So at first I was like, I'm not going to sit up there and, you know, get this. I'm gonna wait some more and do some more research. So then I went to the counter, and they had this. My hands felt so dry, you guys, because I don't know about you, when you go to makeup shows, if you like me, you carry makeup wipes. So I had makeup wipes, and I kept, you know, taking stuff off of my hands, so my hands were dry. So they had this moisturizer right here, and so this is the Shane Richards 4K Marvelous Moisturizer and Multifunctional Mixer. It's called Slap It On. Adore the hydration for birds and blokes, whatever. But anywho, you can apply it to your face, neck, and décolleté morning and night, and you can use it as a mixer for the 4K long wear creams. When I put, let me just put it like this. When I put this on my hands, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This felt delicious. I was like, oh my God. And so in my kit, one of the staples have always been were the Amber Elise creams. And the reason why I use these in my kits are because these are, you can do so much with this. You can use it in your foundations. You can use it as your moisturizer. You can use it as your primer. You can mix them in your foundations. You can even use it to remove makeup. Multi-purpose product while still having hydration. So why would I have that in my kit? So when I picked this one up, I was just like, oh my God, she feels amazing. I'm about to cheat on Amber Elise, you know, and I'm about to get this because this feels phenomenal. And so then I was there and I was playing around with some product, and I picked up, I don't even know how to say this, but it's a mix and prime medium. I think it's called Smix. But I think this is a new product, and you also use this one to thin out the creams that Shane Richards had, because like I said, everything is 40% pigment. So this helps with soothing the pores, taking away, well, basically diminishing pores as well. But you can also use this to thin out the formula of the 4K creams. So I went ahead and got both of these off of the Humble, you know, of the way they felt, the way I saw them perform, and then yeah, they were just amazing. So I went ahead and got those. So that's something new to my kit. I can't wait to play with it. That's why I had to do this video, because I have a client coming up and I want to play with these on her. And yeah, so this costs all the dollars, okay? All the dollars. these 4 products, these are, well, first of all, these are the 2 palettes I went ahead and got. I got the, hold up, I got the Ester and the Essence palettes. Now, the primers and the moisturizer that I got, both of those plus these at the makeup show price was about $174 just for those 4 products. That's why I said I was being extra and I was really going to invest, because that was an investment. So these are the 2 palettes that I ended up getting. These are for my Caucasian babes, you know, and these are for my people of color. Now, the cool thing about both of these is I pretty much have every color that I can possibly need in these palettes. I probably get one more palette because I need a couple of more shades that's lighter than this. But this palette, oh my God, this is beautiful, beautiful. Then I can take like these shades here to mix into these to make these even lighter if I need to. Also on this palette, oh, that's the other thing, they pre-made palettes just like the clear ones that I was showing you guys earlier, so I don't have to depart or make it myself. Look how pretty these are. Now also, let me tell you this, look how deep it is. And what did I say? These are 40% pigment. Stop! These gonna last me some years. And one of the dudes that worked on Black Panther said he used this for Black Panther, and he still has the same one from that. So if you watch Black Panther, you see how much creams and stuff they had to use to do coverage on these people. And for him to say he still have some, and it's been like, what, 2 to 3 years of him having his palette, I think that 174 was a good investment for me. And I'm just excited and cannot wait to start to play with these 2 creams. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great time with these. Now, the other amazing thing is I do tattoo cover up. Now, let's say I'm on set or I'm doing something and I don't want to use airbrush, or I choose not to bring my airbrush with me. I wanted another option. He literally put this on my tattoos, on my hand and on my wrist. Did not set it, did not use a primer, nothing. You clean your skin off with alcohol or whatever area you're putting it in with alcohol, then apply the product. Once it's set, it does not move. I literally left the show, went out to eat, had washed my hands and everything. The product did not leave. I went back to the show and purchased these because I'm a true believer about seeing is believing. If I see the product works, I'm going to invest in. And so I ended up getting these. Now, that's pretty much all that I got from the makeup show. I did get a couple of products that was just to support a small Black business. But that's in my personal stash right now. I forgot to pull that out for the video. But anywho, that's some of the staples that I use in my professional kit. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for any other videos. I know it's a couple of makeup looks you guys want me to do, but I have to be honest with you and say I have to stop being lazy and get back to filming that content for you guys because you have been asking for it. And I just want to bring you whatever I can help you with in your life, as far as it could be inspiration, it could be weight loss, it could be learning about makeup or products or different things like that I might be working on. But I did just want to share that with you guys. And yeah, this was my DC beauty shop makeup show haul. And stay tuned to my other videos. Bye.